actually during my teenage years when I moved out of the outback and I went to Brisbane City to go to university. I started to eat the 7-Eleven diet. Went to 7-Eleven and just got my breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks from there. I would eat gummy bears for breakfast, Tim Tams, chocolate. Wow. I would eat McDonald's for lunch, KFC for dinner. I just lived off a junk food lifestyle, which I knew was wrong but it just tasted so good, and it was like a drug for me. It would lift me up and make me feel so amazing, and then bring me down, and I would crash and feel awful. And to avoid that awful feeling, I would just go out and just eat some more lollies or chocolate to make me feel this sugar rush again. And so I just got myself into this vicious cycle very quickly. And because I knew it was wrong, it was even worse. So I tried to quit every Monday. You know, I was like, okay, I'm going to be healthy. I'm just never going to eat gummy bears again. But Monday came and I just found myself still binge eating and very addicted to this processed foods. And after 5 years of that, I ended up with a golf ball sized tumor in my lymphatic system in my throat. And so that was my wake up call, going to the hospital and getting prodded and getting a biopsy done. And also my blood work showed on the verge of leukemia. I was yellow. My digestive system wasn't working. All of the food I was putting into it, all of the non-food I was putting into it.
Basically.
Yeah. So that's when I was like, you know what, I need to apply what I learned from the Aboriginal culture and go back to nature and heal. And I need to detox my body because, you know, the lymphatic system, I did some research on it. It's the body sewage system. If we put too much junk into it, the lymphatic system backfires and it creates some kind of health issue, whether it's thyroid issue or cancer or digestive system issues. And so I did a big detox with a naturopath and I went the natural route. And in 3 months, the tumor was completely dissolved. And so I shared my story and here we are, 12 years.
Oh my gosh, Jules, can you believe this story? Like this woman that's sitting in front of us is like a living testimony to the power of food, the power of natural foods. I'm blown. Well,
and I mean, absolutely. And Mika, Liana, I know you guys have similar paths. And what I find so fascinating with Liana's story is that her tumor was basically lodged near her vocal cords. It was like, is it ironic? Is it a coincidence that now, since you've removed it, how you're using your voice and you're using your voice to really change the way we think about our relationship with food and food as medicine? Coincidence? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's interesting, you know, and a few spiritual healers helped me along the way as well. And they said that the fact that it's in your throat, out of all places, because my grandfather had cancer in his digestive system, in his bowel, and you know, mine was here. And so they said, you know, that's some kind of like blockage in your throat and your voice and, you know, throat chakra and all of that. And so, yeah, it was kind of like it was definitely a healing in that regard too, of like unleashing that and then having that voice and finding that voice. So yeah, that was interesting.